How you all doing? How you all doing? Today I wanna talk about to be real to self and drama free. Okay, that is a deep meditation right here. So I'm gonna wait a few more to come in until we dive in it. Okay. Welcome. How you all doing? How you all doing? This is Bliss. Kiss. Hi. How are you? How are you? How are you all? We're gonna have a deep meditation. Hi again. Hi. I wanna have lots of understanding when it comes to be real to self, to be our own best friend. To be a friend, like a real friend. Let me just tell you how does real friends are, okay? How do I work? Me, I'm good, Sheikh Imra. How are you doing? How you doing? So let me just talk about this right now, right here, okay? To be real friend to self is to understand ourselves. To be real to ourselves is to understand ourselves in every way that we can, especially when we're real friend to ourselves and we don't want any kind of drama. What do? Instead of jumping around, we spend time alone with ourselves. We spend time alone. That means that we communicate with our intuition, we communicate with our heart, we communicate with ourselves. You got me? But our ego loves drama. Our ego loves to jump around from one place to other place. Our ego loves to have bunch of people around us and just speak, just talk, because we just want to talk, because we got an ego. We got a mind that just love to talk. But a conscious being, a being that is in balance within herself or himself, that conscious being sit and meditate. That conscious being sit and observe the situation, whatever it's going on, and make peace within self, instead of going and running around and trying to find attention from other people and make it to drama. When you are insecure in yourself, when you are not in balance within yourself, that's when you're gonna jump like a sheep and rabbit like this, there and there and there. This is third dimensional shit. We didn't came here to deal with this third dimensional, but at the same time we do come here to deal with third dimension, which we're doing, because in daily life we're here to ascend from third dimension to higher dimension. But if you keep sitting in the third dimension, you will never be able to evolve as a supreme being. That means that when something happens, you sit and meditate. If something happens to you, or you maybe start to fight with your mother, you maybe start to fight with your brother, or maybe your partner, or whatever, You start to fight, and then you fight. That doesn't mean after the fight or while the fight, you're gonna bring another person in it. The communication is the key. The communication is the key of true self and self-love. When you love yourself, you observe it in meditation. You observe it in your meditation, and you communicate with your higher self, and you ask your guardians, you ask your heart. Okay, how do I make the better out of this situation? How do I make it better, instead of pointing finger on each other? We didn't came here to put each other down. In Africa, still, the native people, what do they do? If someone do something wrong, they take the person, instead of pointing finger on them and judging them, they remind that person about all the good stuff that they did. This is the balance right here. When you do something that is wrong, I'm gonna remind you of all the good stuff that you ever did. instead of just pointing finger on you and bringing all the negative shit, all the past shit, and putting it on you and just make you feel down, you know. This is the lower vibrational things, and we came here to really balance each other. We came here to evolve as a supreme being. We didn't came here to stay on the third dimension and react on stuff like this, you know. Especially the real friend, when we are real to ourselves, when we are true to ourselves, that means that when we're in balance within ourselves, we don't need anything else. We got everything that we need in our heart. We got everything that we need in our heart to communicate with, which is God within, which is the light in heart. I don't need anybody's advice. I don't need anybody to come and tell me whatever. I have God within. So I dive deep in meditation and communicate whichever the situation is, whatever life gives me, or I manifest into my reality. I don't manifest always solid stuff. I don't manifest always solid stuff that brings me happiness stuff. Sometimes I do manifest some fucked up shit. You know, cause I'm still here, you know, this is spiritual growth and we are here to grow. If I manifest something, if I create something with my mind, something is not simple and easygoing, well, now I could dive deep within my heart and I communicate, how am I going to take out of this situation in the best way that I can. Do you got me? But like I said, the energy secrets. Now the people that is around you, the people that they may call some lower as entities into your zone and send that energy towards you. So now you're gonna react on certain stuff, and now you're gonna end up doing some stuff that you usually don't do. You got me? So everything have its deeper meaning behind it. Oh my God, look at this butterfly. Even this butterfly giving you the sign. Just be like, yeah, queen, yeah. So now realize it. When we are true friend to ourselves, we can be true friends to others, you know. Especially when a friend, you know, loves you, truly cares for you, and you know it's love, you know. Like our mother mother loves us unconditionally, no matter what shit we do. Mother love is unconditional, you know. So true family love is unconditional love. That means that when there is your friend and he's true to you, he understands you in every way, he will never go behind your back. He will never talk shit about you or participate with people that talk shit about you. They will always got your back, even if they're mad at you, even if you fight with your friend. Even if you fight with your best friend and that best friend is mad at you, but they understand you, they knows your heart, so they will never go behind in your back. The friends that goes behind your back and talk shit or trying to manipulate you into some stuff, or maybe wanna change you and stuff like this, they don't know your heart. They're not your true friend. True friends knows the heart. True friends knows how loving, how beautiful you are inside in your heart. Even sometimes the ego appear and ego react on certain way or say certain stuff, but the heart knows the love, heart knows the soul. So this is what our mother does. Mother knows us, our soul, our heart. So whenever we get mad to our mother, she's the best friend that we can ever have. We are our best friend. Mother is our best friend, because whenever we get mad at our mother, maybe we tell her certain stuff, you know. Sometimes we also leave her, you know, by saying, oh mama, why you la la la. But in the end of the day, mama is always there that understand you. Mama hug you like this, oh child, come, I love you, you know, no matter whatever you do. This is the unconditional love. So when you find someone that loves you in that way, instead of pointing finger on you, judging you, trying to take you down and stuff like this, but just telling you the truth, and now you both gonna face it, and communication is the way. But you cannot communicate with people who jumping around like, hey! Like, how are you gonna communicate? This is third dimensional shit. So when you vibrate high, you do want to sit and communicate and resonate with each other and gather, you know, and just communicate, okay, what caused the problem, what caused the pain, what is the situation right now, what do we do to make best out of it, best out of this situation. This is grown ass shit. This is higher dimensional righteous conversation right here, you know. So when you want that, but someone else energy is taking you into their level of frequency, so now you're gonna start to dance like them, and really, if someone's screaming at you, you start to screaming at them. But in the end of the day, this is not what you wanted. You started with good. good rhythm in your tone. But just because you feel their energy, so you may tune into that energy. So now you inside that energy, so now you're gonna react on this shit. So now they can point the finger on you. But they don't really see themselves. So it's good to be aware of the energy, it's really good to be aware of the energy that we're dealing with, because sometimes we can get tapped into the energy that is not our own energy, because we feel things, especially me as a water sign. So what I'm saying is that the real friend always stick around you no matter what. Real friends don't go behind your back and talk shit. Real friends always got your back no matter what. It can be your lover, because lover must be your best friend first before they even become your lover. You know what I mean? So you cannot have a lover if you don't see everything in your lover. My first lover is my mother. I love my mother. I love my mother. My mother is my first lover. My mother always will be the first and last. I love my mama. I love myself enough because I am her. So it's always good to be in balance. It's always good to be in balance and not run there and there. Instead of running there and there, observe and communicate with your higher self and the people that is around you, whoever cause you pain, suffering, or maybe make you mad, maybe you feel guilt in certain way. Communicate with this person, because the love will bring the peace, and hate cannot bring the peace on this earth. Come on. This is the facts. You cannot just like jump around like, oh my God, you said that, why you said that, and then you run from the situation. Do not run. You have to face the situation instead of running and leaving each other like in angry mood. Instead of doing that, we are here to grow. We are here to really communicate with each other with a soft tune, with the love in our heart. And when the hate comes, ego brings the hate. It's love and hate, it comes from the same coin. So when the hate comes, that means that's when you start to scream, shout, dance, this and this, talk negativity and stuff like this. So once you put out that negative energy, so that negative energy become even more bigger energy, because we create all the energies. We are the creator of everything, right? So now we have to be very conscious about it. So now, as a righteous being right here, if you want some change, always make sure to really communicate with love. Always make sure to really, instead of running from the situation, face the situation, and be strong enough to not to tap into the frequency of angriness, hating, separation, because separation is biggest illusion. Ego brings the separation, like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you said that, I don't want you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want that. I don't want that. Mom, why did you say that? How can you say? But sometimes ego talks. Sometimes ego may bring stuff, just to piss you off. Can anybody hear me? So be aware of it. In the end of the day, what I want is just that solid relationship. In the end of the day, we all want a solid relationship. We don't want any separation. We want, we lost so many people, so many friends, so many lovers, so many this and that on the way till we come here. People that we love so much and trust so much, they may break our trust, break our heart like this, but we have to realize we create our own reality, and there is reason behind every little thing. So if something happened and the people decided to really not to communicate with you anymore, they themselves cannot forgive themselves. They don't have big heart. They don't have big enough heart to really forgive themselves, because when they forgive themselves, they forgive you. That's when you will unite and just flow and glow. In our ancient time, what we did was that if someone did some wrong stuff or whatever, we didn't point finger on them. No, we didn't left them behind. We didn't say, you know what, I'm not gonna see your face for the rest of my life. No, we make up. How did we make up? By communicating, by sharing food, but by having love, thinking about the good memories instead of negative memories, thinking about the good memories and just vibe, because in the end of the day, we're one big family. There is no separation. So that's why it's always good to be solid. It's good to stay solid to each other and real to each other, and someone that you can really trust, someone that you really can trust in every way that you can. Ego is still here. If you that day you will be rid of your ego, that day you will be the most enlightened being on earth. That's why all the monks sitting in the temple top of mountain in a cave like this, they be trying to fix their ego, because ego runs shit. Sometimes ego can be out of control, which is not you. But people end up blaming on your soul, like it's your soul. Soul is pure always. Soul knows soul. Heart knows heart. When we're in our heart space, our hearts only know how to love. But when it comes to ego analyzes things. Ego loves drama. Ego likes this and this, And once we understand the facts behind it, how our mind works, how our ego works, so that is how we understand and we allow our heart space to be more open. That's why separation break down. That's when if someone even did something wrong, even if someone come and slapped you for no reason, you know what I mean, just because they themselves is dealing with something, whatever, just example. What does heart does? Heart forgives, heart forgives. That means that heart space, our hearts knows only how to love. Even the people who did some fucked up stuff, you go and hug them, because heart is pure. Our inner child is pure. You got me? So our inner child is so pure. So now once someone know your heart, they know your soul. Once someone knows your heart, they knows your soul. That's why someone truly who knows you, they always gonna love and respect and honor you and appreciate you, and they will never ever leave you alone or go behind your back. They will always try to find a way to communicate with you, calm you down, communicate with your ego so that they can reach to your heart space and communicate with that soul right there. When you find someone like that, keep that person. Even when you don't find someone like that, who is always in their ego, keep the person too. They may need even more love from you. You got me? So this is how we are getting real right here. This is how we are growing, and this is spiritual growth right here. We are here. We are each other's best friends. Sometimes we become each other's best enemy too, which is the balance. This is duality, polarity, balance here. But that doesn't mean we're gonna hurt each other, trying to hurt each other in every way, and just do fucked up stuff to each other. No. You know what I mean? Exactly. So this is how we're growing, and this is spiritual growth right here. Always be truthful. We are here to be truthful to each other, okay? Even I don't say that I'm always truthful, but every single morning I wake up and I'm following the Ma'at law. Maybe I may break maybe one time and I lie. When I lie, I know that I lie, and then when I wake up next morning, I say no. If I break that Ma'at law, I feel bad. I don't feel good. So that's when I tell myself, no, I'm not breaking the Ma'at law. But mind love to react on stuff very fast, but heart don't. Mind does. So mind may say something that comes out of the mouth, and you're like, wow, that was not righteous. So you break the Ma'at laws if you lie. So that means that once you acknowledge it, once you know about it, instead of blaming on yourself, there is so many chances. So you give yourself another day where you make yourself even more better person, because this is spiritual growth, and we are here to grow as a supreme being, and follow the nature laws. And always don't be so hard on yourself. I'm following the Ma'at laws, okay? That's all I care about, is that just to being pure. As pure that I can, like the trees behind me, like the trees down there. So yeah, I love myself enough, so share this video and really stay true to self, okay? Bliss.